When the thunder rolls through the world of professional wrestling, few names echo with the raw, unmistakable power of Bill Goldberg. And now, fans, after years of speculation, countless rumors, and whispers of one final spear, finally have a date. A moment. A battlefield. Goldberg's last match is officially set for 2025, and it's shaping up to be nothing less than historic. It's not just any match. It's not just any opponent. It's not just another stop on a farewell tour. It's a clash of eras. A passing of the torch, or perhaps a final defiance of time itself. Because Goldberg isn't stepping into that ring for nostalgia. He's stepping in for war. Against none other than Gunther, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. The man many say is the future. But on that night, he'll face the past. The legacy. The myth. The match will take place at Saturday night's main event. A name dripping in history. A stage that helped build the foundation Goldberg once shook to its core. And the irony. The poetry. It's happening in Atlanta, Georgia. Goldberg's turf. The soil that gave birth to the streak. The ground where Hulk Hogan once fell. The city that roared his name before the world ever did. This isn't coincidence. This is closure. It all began with an altercation at Bad Blood in Atlanta. The past met the present. Sparks flew. And now, we have a firestorm. WWE knew exactly what they were doing. Bringing Goldberg back, not on a quiet night, not in some forgettable match, but on that night. The same night as AEW's All In Texas at Globe Life Field. The wrestling world split in two. Jeff Jarrett, a name that carries weight on both sides of the aisle, saw it for what it is. A strong statement, he said. WWE didn't just book a retirement match. They fired a shot across the bow of their competition. AEW is making waves, but WWE just brought out a tsunami. Jarrett called it interesting. That's one word for it. Another, strategic, tactical, unapologetic. Because this is wrestling. And wrestling is war. Promotions fight with storylines, with stars, with legacy. And Goldberg is legacy incarnate. To bring him back for this. On this stage. That's not just a business move. That's a power move. Jarrett's voice carried reverence when he spoke of the moment. He wasn't just analyzing a card. He was reflecting on a brother in arms. He remembered the beginning. Main event fitness. Sting. Lex Luger. The 90s energy pulsing through the power plant like electricity. A football player walks in. A gladiator walks out. The streak begins. The dome erupts. And Hulk Hogan falls. That moment in 1998 didn't just elevate Goldberg, it split time in half. Before Goldberg. After Goldberg. Few men in this business rise like that. Fewer still stay risen. And almost none walk away on their own terms. But that's what this could be. A punctuation mark at the end of a sentence written in blood, sweat, and spears. A legacy crystallized in Atlanta, where it all started, and where it all might now end. And yet, even Jarrett admits, he's not sure this is truly the end. Because how do you end a career like Goldberg's with just one more match? He's not the kind of legend who fades quietly. He's not the kind of man who leaves until the roar fades. And right now, that roar is deafening. Jarrett doesn't think Goldberg will win the title. And maybe he's right. Maybe that's not the point. Maybe it never was. This isn't about the belt. It's about the battle. It's about proving that even now, when time is the real opponent, Goldberg still hears the drums of war. And when those drums call, he answers. This is a cool personal thing, Jarrett said. He's right again. Because for Goldberg, this is deeper than a storyline. It's a return to sacred ground. It's a walk back through memory lane, not to admire, but to ignite. Because Goldberg doesn't just revisit the past, he sets it ablaze. The match will mean different things to different people. For new fans, it's a spectacle. For older fans, it's a farewell to the era they grew up with. And for the industry, it's a moment of seismic importance. WWE isn't just showcasing a legend, they're making a statement about legacy, loyalty, and the long game. Goldberg was never about finesse. He was about fury. About impact. About arriving like a storm and leaving like a myth. And on that night in 2025, whether he wins or loses, he'll remind the world of what happens when an unstoppable force meets not an immovable object, but time itself. For Gunther, this isn't just a title defense. It's a trial by fire. It's an inheritance test. Can the new king slay the old god? The pressure is immense, the spotlight blinding, but this is how legends are born, or broken. For Goldberg, it's a chance to put an exclamation mark at the end of a sentence that's spanned decades. For fans, it's a chance to say goodbye. To stand, to cheer, to cry. Because this isn't just a match. This is memory in motion. And somewhere, deep in Goldberg's soul, the same fire that lit arenas ablaze is flickering to life once more. He may not say it, but he knows. This one means everything. The crowd will chant his name. The smoke will rise. The music will hit. And Goldberg will walk one more time through that curtain. Not as a nostalgia act. Not as a relic. But as a warrior. As a final storm. As the man who once beat Hogan in Atlanta, and who now returns to write the last chapter on that very soil. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. This night will be etched in the history of wrestling forever. Because legends don't retire quietly. They roar into the night, one last time.